Riverine premium beef for your unparalleled eating experience is produced from carefully selected prime quality cattle that are raised in the lush, temperate Riverine region of Australia. The cattle that meet the rigorous Riverine standard are grain fed for 100 days and graded under the Meat Standards Australia grading system to ensure the brand delivers on its eating quality promise. Probably in my career this has been one of the most popular dishes we've ever made. Now, pepper steak or steak à poivre, traditional French recipe. It's always used with a tenderloin steak or an eye fillet steak. Because I'm just going to cut a lovely steak. Now, the benefit to buying your tenderloin in a whole piece is you can cut the steaks however you like them. You could cut, a really big, thick steak like that, or cut some smaller ones for the kids. Or you could even cut a butterfly steak where you cut down but not quite all the way through, and then open that up. What you need for this dish is quite a heavy base pan. You need a good channeling of heat through there. One thing you can't go wrong with is a good set of pans. We're cooking this in butter. Obviously it's a French dish. French dishes love butter. Now, I'm popping that steak in fairly hot pan with some butter, a little bit of sea salt. The sea salt's got a lovely minerally flavour. Just going to slice this leek up like so, and just cut that nice and fine, just like so. About halfway through, we'll turn him over and sear it a bit more. A little bit more seasoning on this side here. I'm going to drop the temperature a couple of notches there as well. Okay, so we're going to cook that one off for a couple of more minutes, and then we're going to rest that. Now, it'll need to rest for about 5 minutes, so while it's resting, I'll make the base sauce to go with it. Now, you can see I've got some lovely crispiness on both sides, lovely caramelisation. Very hard to get that unless you've got a really good pan. I'm going to throw in our leeks, a touch more butter, a little bit of this organic olive oil, and we'll just sweat that off. We just want to soften that up. Okay, lovely. We're just going to add in some green peppercorns here. Now these are the fresh green peppercorns in brine. Now you can go for a little bit or you can go for a lot depending on how spicy you want it, but whack a few of them in. And I like to use the back of my knife, back of my spoon here, just to crush a few up, and this allows the flavour to come out even more. Now once you've got those little bad boys in there, what we're going to do is we're going to deglaze with some brandy. Now when we say deglaze, we're probably talking a shot and a half in there, and basically what we want that to do is really pull all the flavour out of the pan. So you've got the steak flavour, you've got the leek flavour, you've got it all sort of coming up and into our sauce there. And then we're going to finish it, of course, a French dish with some lovely double thick cream. Now mix all that through until it's the right consistency, and if it coats the back of a spoon nicely like so, that's about what you want from your sauce. A nice coating. You don't want it too cementy, too gluggy, you just want a nice coating so you can draw a line in the back of the spoon like so. Okay, that's looking terrific. We've got a beautiful tenderloin steak. I'm just going to pop that back in there, and we're just going to swim this around in the sauce to really build up as much of the flavour in there as possible. Now this one, traditionally you probably serve it on its own. Could serve it with a bit of mashed potatoes if you're into mashed potatoes. We might just set it on a little bed of mashed potato there. Pop it up like so. And then don't just pour the whole lot of the sauce willy-nilly over the top. Just get the right amount on there. Flow a bit around. And there you've got the lovely French green peppercorn steak au poivre. Sauce, steak, all in one pan, only one dish to wash. Beautiful.